going on, world? Welcome to the next episode of my studio documentary. Last episode, we finished verse one of a song called My Aroma. Today, I'm hoping to finish the hook of My Aroma and hopefully finish the song up and move on to the next song. So that's the goal for today. I've restarted my computer. We can go ahead and pull up our studio session. Let me go ahead and close the window. Since the last episode, we updated the thumbnail. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about the new thumbnail. We'll go ahead and load up the studio session. We'll get right into it. Start my timer. So we're gonna go for about an hour today. We're gonna see how far we can get. I really feel like we can finish this whole song today. Right. I'm trying different camera angles too. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these new camera angles. We'll plug our microphone in. Headphones. All right, let's see what we recorded last time. Let's see what flavors we want to add for this time. Check out the camera angles. So I brought the camera over here so y'all can see my computer screen a little bit better, but this microphone is in the way. Kind of like the microphone right there. Let's switch it up a little bit. Maybe something like that. I can record right here. Y'all can still see me and vibe out. Turn the monitors on. So I've been looking up ways to control my monitors. I think I'm just gonna get like a power strip and mount it underneath my desk, and then I can flip a switch on and off, and I can turn my monitors on and off from a dedicated power strip. So I think that's gonna be my solution. Also, remember I told you guys I moved my audio interface up top, but I don't really like it up top. I want to put it back down under here. So I bought a bracket so I can mount it up under here because I like being able to have like easy access to it, like as I'm recording and stuff. I got easy access to my volume knob. Okay. So let me play you what we have from last time, and then we'll see what flavor we want to add for the hook. I'm gonna try to keep the noise down so we don't disrupt the neighbors. Let me know if it's too low and I'll turn it up. So we're gonna start the song off with the hook. Alright, here it comes. I go dark designer denim, a heavy fitted tee, Louis V on my
my feet. Light blue for the fragrance. My SL underneath. Push up a set of push-ups that I'm home to my physique. Dark red bands for the frames. Gold around my neck. Choose the type of Cupid's to keep it subtle with the flags. Always been different from the rest. So when I walk into a room, you feel the aura I project. See, I done came a long way. Started from the bottom. Built it up slow. Now it's time to blossom. My struggles into passion and my passion into profit. Always knew I was a diamond. All I needed was some polish. This here is by design. I just need to stay on my purpose. People see my work but don't see what's beneath the surface. I'm smelling like success but they don't see the sacrifice. Turn my losses into lessons. Now I'm reaching newer heights.
Okay, that's solid. I'm probably gonna change that last bar. The way I said it, I'm probably gonna change that up eventually, but we'll leave it for today's session. Today, I just want to focus in on the hook. So let's take it from the beginning. We'll get some flavors. I need to finalize the lyric too. I feel like now that verse one is complete, I feel like the hook can be stronger, like lyrically. So we're gonna finalize the lyrics today. So let's pull those up. A student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm that shit. You can talk about my aroma. We could start with that. We could start with that. We could start with the first two bars and then see where it goes from there. Let's try it. Let's try it. So monitor's back off. Let's try that. Microphone on. Phantom power on. Check, testing. We gotta set up a record track, so we're gonna give it a dedicated lead vocal track. And call it the hook, the lead vocal. I'm also working on getting the screen share as part of the live streams. Just bear with me a few more episodes. Working on it. One thing at a time. We build the ship as we go. Let's move our hook to the top. Just because I feel like the hook should be at the top. And we can record really. Put it in low latency mode. Check, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're getting a signal. And I think I like my voice better like around here, like here. Like not too close, but can't be too far away, you know? So that's good to know. Let's go ahead and record something. Go from there. Got my headphones on backwards. I've never recorded from this side of the desk, so it's a little awkward for me, but we'll get used to it. We'll just bring the interface a little closer. Problem solved. So a student of the game. So these first few reps is gonna be warm up. So forgive me if I'm trying to find notes and all of that. So we're gonna warm up first, and then we're gonna lay the final vocals. Uh, uh, my aroma, yeah, my aroma, yeah, my, yeah. Student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. So that's the first two lines. Next line's supposed to be, so my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. I think I'm using the word she too much in the next two bars. And I feel like I'm repeating the word aroma too much too soon. And so that's why I feel like the lyric can be a little bit stronger. So we're gonna tighten those up. So student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She in love with my persona. Because we can use a couple other words. And I have a couple other words written down. So we'll go ahead and tweak this up, finalize it. Okay, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Someone told me that I need to rush and let it go to the moon. I gotta, I never need to rush and let it build up to. I gotta losing my composure. I need to rush and let it build up to the moment. So how about she got me one machine, loving my persona. Told her never need to rush and let it build up to the moment. She ain't loving my aroma. Just don't change the bond. I got her hot as Arizona. Girl, losing my composure. I could do that. Let me update that and then record it and see what it sounds like. Because ultimately, it depends on what it sounds like sonically, how it makes you feel. So, someone told me never need to rush and let it build to the moment. She ain't loving my aroma. This Dutchie and Gabbana got her out of Arizona. And again, these are lyrics I've already written. This is not something I'm just like writing on the spot. I'm finalizing on the spot, so like I might switch out 2 to 4 bars here and there, but these are lyrics I've already written on the demo song that I've been already working on. So right now we're just trying to like lay the final vocals, and then we're gonna do that 20 times, and then we're gonna have 20 songs, and then we'll pick from those for the EP. So 10 of these are already written like fully, and then 10 of them you'll see me write from like start to finish, like after the end. But I need to record the first few songs first, just to get in a rhythm, a habit, momentum. You know what I mean? Come on, she in love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it build her to the moment. She in love with my wrong. This Dolce and Gabbana got her out of Arizona. Arizona, I can see it in her eyes. She said me talking about wrong. Alright, alright. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce and Gabbana got her out of Arizona. I see it in her eyes. She said me talking about aroma. I need one more bar. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it build up to the moment. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce and Gabbana got her out of Arizona. I see it in her eyes. She said me talking about aroma. I got her in Arizona. Looked in her eyes and got her looking all composure. So I can say like, looked into her eyes and got her losing all composure. Composure never got because she if no ties, I just live on my own. All right. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce and Gabbana got it out of Arizona. Looked in her eyes and got her losing all composure. I can touch it in the time by the smell of my aroma. She in the time she in love with my aroma. I can touch it in the time she in love with my aroma. I could do that. Okay. Touch it in the time she in love with my aroma. So the hook is talking about like a lady that like smells you and like she loves the way that you smell. She loves the way that you put your cologne together. She loves your aura, your ambiance, your confidence when she's around you. She loves the way that you make her feel. You know, so that's kind of like the energy I'm trying to get off in the hook. So I think I got the final lyrics. Let me run through it in my head a couple times, and then we're gonna practice it a couple times, and then we're gonna lay the final vocals. Sleeping out the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm a she, it's up on my aroma. She think I'm a woman, she ain't love my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it drill her to the moment. She ain't loving my aroma. This Dolce and Gabbana got her hot as Arizona. Look into her eyes and got her losing all composure. I could tell she hypnotized. She ain't loving my aroma. She ain't loving my aroma. My aroma. She ain't loving my aroma. My aroma. That'll work. I feel like I need to replace like one last bar. Like one last bar. Like technically what I have now will work, but I feel like I could tighten it up and make it that much stronger with one more bar. So give me a few seconds, give me a couple minutes on that. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together. She be on the one, but she ain't love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it build her to the moment. She ain't love with my aroma. Just don't change. Still love the game. Everybody flow. I know I'm the shit. You can tell I'm my aroma. She be down the one, but she ain't love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it build her to the moment. She ain't love with my aroma. Just don't change the body. Got like this Arizona. Looked into her eyes and got a little like a bulge. I could tell you anytime she was like, I don't know. This actually works. I'm probably about to go ahead and record it, see how that sounds. It's really the pre-hook I'm trying to tighten up the lyrics on because I feel like the pre-hook has to be the bridge between like the verse and the actual hook. You know what I mean? I feel like the pre-hook gives the song meaning. Like the hook is the song, but I feel like the pre-hook like sets the song up and gives the hook meaning, and then the verse is like it complements everything by explaining the song, explaining the hook. You know what I mean? So I like what I have. Let me go ahead and get another audio track, and we're gonna keep the one that we like the best. If we have time, we'll fix up this last lyric in verse one. But again, I'm trying to focus on hook one for today. I mean, the hook for today. That's the goal. You gotta stay focused. So, I feel like the volume is low. Like I may need to turn the volume up, but I haven't touched the knobs. Oh, I turned direct monitor off. Let me turn that on and get a fresh recording and see if that fixes my problem. I want to re-record this anyway. So let's go. I might have to do it in sections. We're gonna see. I'm gonna get as far as I can. Yeah. Uh, uh. Student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Told her never need to let it build up to the moment. What is going on? It's like real quiet. It shouldn't be this quiet. Because verse 1 is way louder. We getting there. Check check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 check 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 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 check 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 check. No, that's turned off. It's like my gain is super low. I don't know why my gain is so low. That's what's going on. The fader is low. I must have turned up the faders. But it's all good though. How come it didn't carry that over? I figured out the problem. I don't know what caused the problem, but I figured it out. I know how to fix it now. Let's go ahead and fix it. For some reason, my lead vocal is at negative 12 dB instead of 0 dB. That's why it sounds quiet instead of where it's supposed to be. So we're just gonna fix that. Again, I don't know what caused it, but we found it. We fixed it. We'll try it again. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna tighten up that lyric. I'm just gonna keep going while y'all watch, and then after I lay the final hook, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. It's all part of the journey. I know I'm that shit. They tell me my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. I should let it put her to the moon. I feel like I need like one more rhyming word or wrong. Like diploma, you know? Or I could just say it in an interesting way. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me. Let it build her to the moon. Told her never need to rush it. Let it build her to the moon. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it. Let it build her to the moon. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce and Gabbana got her hot as Arizona. Look into her eyes and got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love with my aroma. I looked into her eyes and had her losing all. Got her losing. Into her eyes and got her. Into her eyes and had her. To her eyes and had her losing all composure. Now I got her hypnotized by the smell of my. I can tell she hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, let it build her to the moment. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go with these lyrics. See what they sound like. Let's delete that, try again. That was a good warm up though. Let me get like one or two more warm ups. My uh, my aroma.
my aroma, yeah. Student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. Told her never need to rush it, build up to the moment, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna have to double up that bar. I keep running out of breath on that one. We're gonna get the vocal down and then we'll practice how the performance needs to go. But we gotta get the lyric down. But I got the lyric down for the most part. We're gonna stop a little earlier. Make sure we got the energy.
Uh, uh, my aroma, yeah. My aroma, yeah. Student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. About me, everything about me, she love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana.
I'm gonna use the original lyric. We're gonna record that, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna use this replacement lyric. Cause it's not sounding as cool as it sounds in my head. Cause I feel like that particular rhyme isn't close enough, and that's why it doesn't sound as cool as it sounds in my head. So let's try. We're gonna try something a little different.
Uh, uh, my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah, I'm a student of the game. Hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona.
That was a good take. Moving on.
She love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana got her hot as Arizona.
Moving on.
This Dolce & Gabbana got her hot as Arizona. Looking into her eyes, I had her losing all composure. Looked into her eyes and got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. I'm smelling good, that's my aroma. My aroma.
So we're gonna keep that just to lay out the structure, and then we're gonna build around that. Let's get another track. So I'm duplicating all the plugins. So I do what is it? Command D to duplicate the track real quick. That's the shortcut for that. Command D makes it real easy. So I'm gonna double it up. And then I'm gonna play it for y'all so y'all can see like where I'm going with it. And then we're gonna add doubles, ad libs, and background vocals.
My aroma. My aroma.
Oh man, I accidentally recorded over what I just recorded. I don't want that. I need a fresh one. We need to start a little later. Okay.
My aroma. My aroma. My aroma.
too shabby. One more bar, and I have the structure laid out, and I can at least play it for y'all, and then we'll build around that. I see it in her eyes. She in love with my aroma. Let's go with that. I see it in her eyes. She in love with my aroma. Not too shabby. So I'm gonna play it for the first time with y'all. I know it sounds like crap, but I want y'all to focus on the structure of it, the structure of the hook. And then we're gonna re-record every bar like we did the verse to make sure we get a clean, polished final vocal for the EP. So let me turn the speakers on. We'll go from there. It's gonna be a little while before I get that power strip to where I get one button and turn my monitors on and off. So yeah, just bear with me. Be patient with me. Give me a couple weeks on that one. Cause I gotta drill holes into the desk and figure all that out. And I have a trip to Denver planned that's coming up, so I gotta schedule it and time it right. So just bear with me, y'all. Um, turn the microphone off. Let's put the wet on. My aroma, yeah, my aroma, yeah, my aroma, yeah. I'm a student of the game, heavy my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me, she in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana got her out in Arizona. Looked into her eyes and got her looking all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. Smelling good, that's my aroma. My aroma. My aroma. See it in her eyes. She in love with my aroma. I go dark designer denim, a heavy fitted tee. Louis V on my waist, new additions on my feet. Light blue for the fragrance, my SL underneath. Stop a set of push-ups that up onto my physique. Dark gray bands for the frames, gold around my neck. Chose to take the Cupid's to keep it subtle with the flags. I always been the one, always been different from the rest. So when I walk into a room, you feel the aura. See, I done came a long way, started from the bottom, built it up slow. Now it's time to blast. Turn my struggles into passion and my passion into profit. Always knew I was a diamond. All I needed was some polish. This here is by design. I just need to stay on my purpose. People see my work but don't see what's beneath the surface. I smell a lot of success but they don't see the sacrifice. Turn my losses into lessons. Now I'm reaching newer heights. Okay, let me listen to that structure one more time. I'm gonna mute this dope. My aroma, my aroma. So I'm gonna tighten up the pitch there. My aroma, yeah. I'm a student of the game, hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit, you can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me, she in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana got her out in Arizona. Looked into her eyes and got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. I smelling good, that's my aroma. My aroma. My aroma. I see it in her eyes. She in love with my aroma. I go dark designer denim, a heavy fitted tee. Louis V on my waist, new additions on my feet. Light blue for the fragrance, my SL underneath. Step a set of push-ups that up onto my physique. Dark gray bands for the frames. All right, cool. So y'all see where I'm going with that. Actually, the first two recordings that I have don't sound too bad. I'm going to delete and re-record this third one and this fourth one and this fifth one, but the first two sound pretty good, so I'm gonna keep those for the final recording. But yeah, I think I have a good structure. Let's build around that. So in order for me to build, I need to turn the speakers off. Let me build around it, and then I'll let you all listen again. Let's start with this beginning part, cause like the intro, I kind of want to be like my aroma. So let's make sure we get like all the pitches and all the notes we want, and then we'll give that its own dedicated track and call it an intro. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. So I'm just gonna do that much. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. See what that sounds like. So I hit the first two notes, but I didn't hit that third note. So I think I need to record it again. Let's try it again. First two sounded pretty good though. Gave me some confidence. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah, I didn't like that one very much. Let me try that one again. And then I'm enunciating my too much. I don't want to enunciate that much. I want to feel like more smooth, more swagged out. Uh, my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Might be it. Let's hear it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I noticed that I sang it better when I had the background vocals playing, so I can like match my voice to what was already playing. So let me try that again. See if I get a better result. If not, I'm gonna move on to the hook and we'll worry about the intro on another day, or maybe afterwards. Never let something slow you down. You always want to stay in the flow state. You want to keep things moving. Never let anything slow you down. If something gets too hard, move on to something that's easy. Like you know how you had like a multiple choice test when you were in school growing up. Let's say you had 100 questions and you get to a hard one. Don't spend too much time on that hard one. Go to another easy question, the easy question, until you get to the finish, and then come back to the hard ones. Because by the time you get to the end, you come back to it, you might have the answer figured out. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah. Let's hear it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. What are we gonna do? Alright, so for this take, I'm gonna pull auto tune up so I can see it. Kind of see if I'm like hitting the right note. It's my auto tune. Y'all see the auto tune? Y'all can't even see. We're gonna get the screen share. We're gonna get it. Just not today. But anyways, we can put it so I can see it. We're gonna try again. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see if that helps. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna move on. It's because my voice was too pitchy at first. So when I pulled up the auto tune, it helped me kind of stay on the right note. Because I'm not really a singer, you know. So it helped me stay on the right note. I could hold a note or two. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not like a professionally trained singer or anything like that. But let's move on. Let's move those to the top. This down. And then I said I like this part. Alright, so we're gonna change this lyric here. I see it in eyes, I gotta losing all composure, I can tell she hypnotized. I think if I change it like that, it'll sound good. So let me just change that. I see it in her eyes, I gotta losing all composure, I can tell she hypnotized, she in love with my aroma. Yeah, let's go with that. I see it in her eyes, she gotta losing all Got too excited, let me try again. I see it in her eyes, I gotta losing all composure. Hot as Arizona, I see it in her eyes, I got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized, she in love with our aroma. Ooh, close. That was close. Let's try again. My aroma. I see it in her eyes, I got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized, she in love by my aroma. I ran out of breath on that one, but let's hear how it sounded. Oh man. Eh. I gotta give it a different like feeling, like a different emotion. I technically hit it, but I want to give it a different emotion on this one. Let's try that again. I see it in her eyes. I gotta losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love by my aroma. She in love by my aroma. I see it in her eyes. She gotta losing all composure. I see it in her eyes. I gotta losing all composure. She in love by my aroma. I see it in her eyes. I got her losing all composure. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love by my aroma. I like that. Let's hear it. I hear myself running out of breath, so I think I'm gonna record it in 2 bars instead of one take. In 2 takes instead of one take. And then we'll move on, we'll get the structure of the song going. Let's let the bus drive by. Hot as ever. I see it in her eyes. I got her losing all composure. And then we come down. I can tell she hypnotized. She in love by my aroma. I think I got her hypnotized. I think I got her hypnotized. That's a better lyric. That's a better lyric. The first lyric was I can tell she hypnotized, but now the new lyric is what I say. What I say. I think I got her hypnotized. It's a little better, a little bit more personal. I think I got her hypnotized. She in love by my aroma. One more time, and I'm gonna let y'all hear the structure. I think I got her hypnotized. She in love by my aroma. I think I got her hypnotized. She in love. I think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. Cause I wanna like sound like a little bit surprised in the inflection of the voice on that part, on that bar. I think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. Let's hear it. All right, all right. I'm gonna let y'all hear the structure, cause I know y'all been anxiously and patiently waiting. And then we're gonna keep building around it, cause I like how these vocals are sounding. It sounds like a solid place to build around. So what do I need to do? Turn the microphone off. That's the new color, children. My aroma. Hold on, let me put on the wet version. When I say wet version, it means to turn on all the plugins. You don't have to worry about latency if I'm not recording. But when I'm recording, I turn the plugins off so I don't have any latency issues when I'm recording. But since I'm not recording, we can turn all the plugins on so y'all can hear all the effects and all the bells and whistles. That's the new color, children. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Probably gonna give that like a different voice. That intro. Turn it down. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She think
think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana got her hot as Arizona. I see it in her eyes. I got her losing all composure. Think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. My aroma. My aroma. Looking good as my aroma. I got her in her eyes. She in love with my aroma.
So y'all see where I'm going with it? And then it's like,
A heavy fitted tee, Louis V on my waist, no additions on my feet. White blue for the fragrance, my SL underneath.
yeah, I'm liking that. We still have some more tweaking to do to the lead vocal before we add the backing vocals and the background vocals. So this is probably gonna go into 2 sessions instead of just this episode for today. So for this episode for today, I want to finish out the lead vocal entirely. We finalized the lyric and we finalized the vocals on the actual track. So that's what I want to do today. And then on the next episode, we'll add all the background vocals, the ad libs, and the backing vocals, and then we'll finish up the song. Make sure the hook matches the verse, and then we'll add another hook at the end of the verse. We'll do all that in the next episode. But for right now, let's keep rocking out. Let's keep going. The timer hasn't gone off yet, so we're still rocking out. Let me turn these monitors off so I can keep tracking vocals. I might get that power strip sooner than you think. The more I do this, I feel like I waste a few seconds each and every time. But it's cool. We're gonna upgrade. All right, let's get this last part finalized. Oh, okay. So this is the same as the intro vocal. There's latency. Yeah, but this is the same as the intro vocal. I wonder if I can copy and paste, because it's the same thing. Nah, I'm gonna re-record it so it has a different texture. I'm just gonna have to hit these notes again. We're gonna hit them again. It's cool. Smelling my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. All right, how close were we? Nope. Let's try it one more time before we just copy and paste. I need to work on my vocals on my own time too. I should have did like a vocal warm up before I started my studio session. I'm gonna start doing that just for higher quality, faster workflow. My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. That wasn't it either. Let's hear it. I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. I don't like it at all. Let's do some tweaking. Trying to make sure the intro vocal has its own track. For whatever reason, I recorded on that same track. I believe, come down here. I want to copy and paste so I can move on. And if it don't sound good, I'll re-record. I feel like it's gonna be a pain to do it. Cause then you gotta line it up. But let's see. Let's see how close we can get. So I'm just gonna zoom in. I'm gonna line up these waveforms. Okay. Mute this one. Mm-mm. I mean, I want to give it a different texture. I don't want to give it the same texture as the intro. I think that's the issue here. So we're just gonna try again until we get it right. I'm gonna try again until we get it right. Let's turn that auto tune on. That was helpful last time. My aroma, 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 my aroma. Let's try it. Smelling my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Let's hear it. The 1 and the 3 were good, but that 2 was kind of iffy. It might work. Let's move on. That might work. Let's move on. I don't want to get stuck by that. Spend the whole session on that. It's not worth it. I can come back a different day after I've done some vocal warm ups and take that part better. So it's not worth me banging my head and spending too much time on it. I'll go to the next part. Keep building up this structure. All composure. My she in love with my aroma. She looking good, that's my aroma. She hypnotized. I think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. I think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. I think I like that lyric better. So let's redo that. Bro, yeah, I think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. Ooh. That was it. So I'm gonna add this part. My aroma, she in love with my aroma, my aroma. I smell it good. That's my aroma, my aroma. Okay, I got it. I just wrote the three lyrics in my head. I had the three lyrics, but I wanted to like critique them, make them a little bit stronger. So let me know what y'all think about this. Timer, timer. Let me finish up this part. We'll officially have the full structure and the lyrics will be solidified, and then I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then we'll end the episode from there. Let me finish this up first. I gotta get my focus back. And the timer going off. She up my aroma. Smelling good as my aroma. She's smelling my aroma. Okay. Okay. Yeah. She in love with my aroma. Smelling good as my aroma. I need to do that better. Let's try again. Okay, yeah. She in love with my aroma. I'm smelling good, that's my aroma. She's so in love with my aroma. Yeah, that was a good take. Let's see what that sounds like. Ooh, I think we finalized the lyrics, y'all. I think we finalized the lyrics for today. The structure is there. I can't wait to put the background vocals on it because I'm gonna try to play with some like melodies and harmonies. I'm gonna do some vocal warm-ups before that session. But let me turn the speakers on so y'all can hear. I'm gonna listen to it together. Let's see what else we need. All right, y'all ready? From the top. That's the new color, my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Hold on, I forgot to put on the plugins. Let's try that again. And turn the microphone off. That's the new color, my aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah, I'm a student of the game. Hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This don't she ain't the bond. I got her hot as Arizona. I see it in her eyes. I got her losing all composure. Think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. My aroma. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. I'm smelling good. That's my aroma. My aroma. She's so in love with my aroma. Think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. Dark designer, nigga. A heavy fitted tee. Louis V on my waist. No additions on my feet. White look for the fragrance. My SL underneath. Strap a set of push-ups that have home to my facade. Gray pants for the frames. Gold around my neck. Chose the type of Cubans in to keep it subtle with the flags. I've always been the one. I've always been different from the rest. So when I walk into a room, you feel the aura I project. See, I done came a long way. Started from the bottom. Built it up slow. Now it's time to rise. Turn my struggles into passion and my passion into profit. Always knew I was a diamond. All I needed was some polish. This year is by design. I just need to stay on my purpose. People see my work, but don't see what's beneath the surface. I smell it like success, but they don't see the sacrifice. Turn my losses into lessons. Now I'm reaching newer heights. I like it. I think it's solid. It's strong. Let's listen to that hook one more time before we log out.
My aroma, my aroma, my aroma. Yeah, I'm a student of the game. Hand me my diploma. I know I'm the shit. You can tell by my aroma. She think I'm the one, but she in love with my persona. She love everything about me. She in love with my aroma. She in love with my aroma. This Dolce & Gabbana got her hot as Arizona. I see it in her eyes. I got her losing all composure. Think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. My aroma. She in love with my aroma. My aroma. She's smelling good. That's my aroma. My aroma. She's smelling good. Yeah, aroma. Think I got her hypnotized by the smell of my aroma. I go dark designer denim. A heavy fitted tee. Louis V on my waist. New additions on my feet. White blue for the fragrance. My SL underneath. Finished up a set of push-ups to add up onto my physique. Red pants for the frames. Gold around my neck. Chose the type of Cupid's in to keep it subtle with the flags. I always been the one. I always been different from the rest. So when I walk into a room, you feel the aura. Yeah, I done came a long way. Started from the bottom. Built it up slow. Now it's time to rise. Turn my struggles into passion and my passion into profit. Always knew I was a diamond. All I needed was some polish. This here is by design. I just need to stay on my purpose. People see my work but don't see what's beneath the surface. I smell like success but they don't see the sacrifice. Turn my losses into lessons. Now I'm reaching newer heights.
All right, well, that's it for today. Today we finalized the lyrics on the hook from My Aroma. We laid the lead vocals. On the next episode, we're gonna add the background vocals, the doubled vocals, and the ad libs. And then we're gonna play around with harmonies to see what kind of harmonies and melodies we can add to the entire song. And then we're gonna add another hook at the end of the verse to complete the song. And then hear what it sounds like after that. So I appreciate y'all tuning in for today. Today was a great studio session. I feel like we got a lot of cool stuff done. And yeah, more progress on the next one. Signing out. Peace.